New moon energies for the collective. Let's see here. Okay, so we have 9 and we have Aries. Not shocked. Okay. So, right off the top, you could have had some sort of mental breakthrough in the heart of the situation. It looks like the challenge is a new emotional beginning. The pages usually announce a new beginning that will make you very happy. In the subconscious, it does seem like there's a little bit of loss, lack, and regret. Probably having to do with the card that's right next to it. In the past, there was a painful ending. Now, we don't know. We don't know if this is collective's energy or if this is other people mixed in our energy. So we will get into that. Let's just do these 4 first. Okay, so Holy Spirit. What is this energy? What is this reading about? It does look like you're taking a step back in the present moment before either you make some sort of offer or someone brings you some sort of offer. In the influence, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Typically around the new moons, you want to watch where you are with your goals and that sort of thing, so that you can have an action plan, right, in order to manifest said things. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the influence, it does seem like I guess what you would call like fated forces are wanting to give you a good turn. It's in the upright. Someone did have a painful ending in the past, so in the hopes and fears, you could be fearing burdens. In the lens you're looking through, you could be trying to either balance things out, or you're looking at things fairly. Like, the difference between legality and fairness is like, can you do it is legal. Should you do it is fairness, right? So, in the environment, and as I said that, thief flew out. Okay. In the environment, we do have 9 of Wands. So you've definitely been through some things. The environment could have you guarded. Okay, so we have faith and we have poverty. Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit. Main male. Okay. Could be dealing with a thief. And somebody could want you in poverty. And you could be dealing with a main male. Okay. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Ace of Swords and the heart of the situation, please. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's a slow-moving, honorable person. This could be you. And tell me more about this energy in the heart of the situation, please. More Pentacles. You are either developing something or working with others at a high skill level. Tell me the Chariot. Okay. And Chariot is the major arcana for the major arcana for victory. So you are most likely balanced and moving forward, even over obstacles. Okay. Tell me about the Page of Cups in the challenge. Tell me about the Page of Cups in the challenge. Okay, Queen of Cups. So the pages usually announce a new beginning. So if a new emotional beginning is in the challenge, you could be in a Queen of Cups energy, or you're dealing with a Queen of Cups. That's somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. Now, grouping these 4 cards together, it could also be that because there was some sort of painful ending in the past and like loss, lack, and regret in the subconscious, that it's difficult for you to be vulnerable, to be open to new beginnings, you know, because you're protecting yourself. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. 8 of Cups. So you've definitely walked away from something that you knew was no longer helping. Even if it didn't seem like it to other people, even if they're confused as to why, you know why. You know what? I've never noticed that before. Only these 2 cups have water. The rest are empty. Tell me more about this energy and the challenge. 7 of Cups. Okay, that's a lot of water energy. So you could have had some sort of clarity about very material things, right? Lots of pentacles. And the challenge seems to be in your emotions. you walked away from something. Let me grab another deck for that. Seven of Cups is usually like too many options and not being able to decide on one, or illusions either placed on you or either placed on you by other people or placed on yourself by like overindulgence or something like that. So 1, 2, 10 cups and 17 cups. Interesting. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo. What is the 7 of Cups? 10 of Cups. This could have made you happy in the past. Could have be something with family. You could have walked away from family, perhaps. Can we get one more on the 7 of Cups? Temperance. Okay. So. Okay, I'm getting that it's in the upright. Maybe what you walked away from was overindulgence. Because temperance is about self-control and balance, right? So you walked away from illusions. They could have made you happy in the past, but you're choosing self-control. Tell me more about this 5 of Cups in the subconscious. Okay, so in the subconscious, you could be focused on a loss. It could have been something that you invested a lot of time into with the 7 of Pentacles. And it just, it's called the Lord of Success Unfulfilled. So, perhaps this is just what you walked away from, or sometimes we're all in, but whatever was lost, or whoever was lost was not all in, then there's nothing you can do about that. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups, please. 5 of Cups to the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so Leo energy. Tell me more about this 5 of Cups, King of Cups. So either these are counterparts, or you're a well-balanced person and you're embodying this mature, balanced person, emotionally balanced person. Water and fire. Sometimes water and fire doesn't mix. Other times it does. Water is connected with the subconscious. Fire is with the will. So like when you blend the two, It's like the perfect manifestation because you've got equal parts, subconscious and conscious. One second. Okay, so in case you were wondering, Ace of Swords came out again. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords in the past. What is this painful ending? The Sand card came out. Okay. Well, something definitely ended. Was this a person? Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. More swords. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords could be a just judge. It could be an air sign. It could be a person in your life that doesn't know you personally, just knows your reputation. Could also be like a judge. A judge doesn't know you personally, but they have to make a judgment call based on the evidence, right? So, but why is the King of Swords here? Emotional stagnation, justice. Okay. Huh. Someone could feel disappointed or rejected. But this could have been balanced out. Something about luxurious living? Huh. Okay, so there was a painful ending. Let me put this one back because it's the same one. Something about a King of Swords, Four of Cups, and Justice. Okay, there was some sort of painful ending. The King of Swords is also very logical, so maybe they were able to see something very clearly. They could have rejected someone, or someone could have rejected them. And the energies were balanced. So Spirit's saying that this was just with a Queen of Swords counterparts. This like seems like a separate story. I don't see exactly yet how these two things connect. I usually pick these up, but I'm going to leave them out. I'm going to leave them out for continuity. Okay, so in the present moment, you could be taking a step back to heal. I'm going to switch this. Okay. Okay, so tell me more about this Four of Swords. All the way out. Okay. Four of Swords. We have the High Priestess here. You could be resting. You could be taking time out to get centered again. To connect to your deep inner wisdom. Tell me more about the Four of Swords, High Priestess. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. Okay. Someone, this is the second time the Seven of Cups comes out. The feeling that I'm getting from this is that someone could have been putting illusions on you. The High Priestess did kind of come out in a wonky sort of way. They could have been, you see how he's got his hands over his eyes like he can't see? Someone could have been messing with your intuition. And in the present moment, you're healing and you know how to get yourself back on track. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Four Swords and the... We have Judgment. So in the present moment, 4, 2, 6, 7 is 13, and 20 is 33. So I'm not sure what the Seven of Cups is, I'm not gonna lie, but it does seem like, and we did roll 9, which is the Hermit. You are a very wise person. You could have felt maybe like a screen was put in front of your eyes. You couldn't make a choice. You were in illusions. There was some ending. Could be this ending equals 13, death. But judgment, divine judgment was called down equals 33, and you ascended through this. So you're currently resting, and in the future, either you are going to give someone an offer or someone's going to come in with some sort of cup of love or apology. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Oh gosh. One second. Okay, so we do have the Devil, and I'm not sure if this is a Capricorn or if you're a Capricorn. But it could also be a bad offer. It could be somebody trying to tie you up. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? Could be someone from your past, or it could be someone that you have deep connections to. I mean, it could be a Capricorn that you have deep connections to. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Devil, Six of Cups. King of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign. Virgo energy again. Virgo and Capricorn energy. If you know who this is and those the signs sound right, then that's your message. If not, be careful. This is not. You may know this person. You may have fond memories of them in the past, but that does not mean that they are going to be any good for you. This person might have money, but again, there could be some toxicity or Holy Spirit, tell me more about this devil energy. Tell me more about this devil energy. Okay, it does look like someone's going to come in with some sort of offer, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the idea, like, you know, like let's say you have drinks with somebody and you're like, hey, we should do this, but y'all don't actually, you know, set a date like, hey, let's start tomorrow. The Page of Pentacles is telling you that someone's actually going, you know, the beginnings of planting that idea, right? So maybe this is a contract, but then came Eight of Cups. So use your discernment. This is a general reading, but it does look like it's not what you resonate with anymore. So that's funny. Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Influence. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So whoever you are wearing your heart in your sleeve. Again, heavy, like 10 Saphir vibes, because with the Queen of Cups, this one shot out first and more emphatically, but this one shot out second. The 10 and the World card belong to the same Saphira Malkuth. So Wheel of Fortune is Fairy Divan and end of cycles. They're both cyclical. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, and the Influence. Tell me more. Nine of Cups. So you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, which everything comes to you when you do that. Followed by the Nine of Cups. Like you are leaving the 8, what no longer serves, in order to reach self-fulfillment, self-satisfaction. Let's just put it that way. This is also the Make-A-Wish card. So in the Influence, Wheel of Fortune, faded energy, very good energy. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Pentacles. What more can I say? You could be closing out a cycle in order to come into this new cycle of personal fulfillment and legacy, maybe, or health, or whatever you attribute. And of course, it could also be like, you know, unexpected wealth or something, right? Okay, so in the subconscious, you've got this this loss, lack, and regret, in the hopes and fears, you have, it's called oppression in this one. You could be fearing burdens. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. It kept popping in my hand. That was unexpected. So that's a good card. You could be fearing burdens. You could be hoping to get paid with the Six of Pentacles. Be careful that you don't think more about what you don't want than what you do want. Equals 16 Tower. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands again. Huh. This, yeah, it's Ten of Wands. It doesn't say Ten of Wands anywhere on here. I don't see it. It says completion, end of cycle. But that's any 10. Okay. So okay, but tell me more about this Ten of Wands though. Tell me more. There's a lot hidden. Okay, Spirit doesn't want to tell me this is hopes and fears, maybe you getting fair, equal pay. Someone else could be fearing that, or 16 and 18. Is 34 equals 7 Cancer. There's a lot hidden. Just be careful that you don't, like I said, this is only hopes and fears. Just be careful that you don't think more about burdens, because you will attract burdens. Okay, so in the lens you're looking at it through justice. You could be trying to balance things out and be fair. Tell me about justice. Tell me about justice. Okay. We have the Magician. Magician lives in Kether. So Spirit says that you have the skill and the potential to do it. Just take action on it. You're highly skilled. Tell me more about Justice and the Magician. What's this? Uh-oh. Okay. So this is the Seven of Swords. There's swords in all of these. Okay. The lens that you're looking through the eyes of justice. You're highly skilled. Let's just get one more on this Seven of Swords, but this also could be you. This could be strategy. This could be strategy. Tell me more about this justice energy in the lens. It could be strategic, yeah. Ten of Cups is the most happiness you can get. So you're looking to balance the situation. You're highly skilled. You're being highly strategic about it to get to your 10 cups. Let's see here. The Justice card is numbered differently in this one. It's 8, 9, 16 Tower, and 26. 8. You could be dealing with a Leo. That came out like 3 times. And whatever's happening in your environment, it's got you guarded. Like you've had to fight. Like good things are coming into you. You're guarding, everything that you're working towards. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. You could be guarded from a love offer. And if this is the same love offer that came out there, then you should be. Tell me more about, this doesn't have to be you either, either the environment has you guarded or someone in the environment is guarded from you. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups. Well, that's the same card right here. Okay. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Again, you could be guarded because of this. And the challenge is to be open to something that will make you very happy. You might have more than one offer. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. Justice. Okay, we're going around in a circle. Okay. This is here. This is here. Something in the environment has you guarded. You are looking to be fair, but you might have to be strategic. And in the outcome, these two are in the outcome. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. It's either, because hermetically everything is 3, right? Either you are creating something of high quality. We're talking about the Pentacles again. Either you're creating something of high quality by yourself or with other people. And there's going to be some sort of completion and maybe celebration, like some sort of stability created from this. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. the Seven of Wands. Okay. You could be defending your position against either a group of people or defending your creation, because the Three of Pentacles also talks about masterful work, but it also talks about organization, as in other people. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Queen of Swords came out again. Queen of Swords energy. Knows the truth, can see. You know, this card, it's different in this one. Most of the time you see someone picking up that staff and fighting. Oh my God. Okay. Fighting the other 6 staves, right? But this one is kneeling. That is a form of, he's praying. So like his protection comes from above. We're going to find out in just a minute. Queen of Swords can get a lot of negativity, but she's hard because the swords are hard. She's survived. And that's why if you don't come correct, she'll cut you, right? Tell me more about this energy with the Three of Pentacles. Tell me more about this energy with the Three of Pentacles. An inescapable tower. Okay. I am going to clarify this Queen of Swords with another deck. So. Who is this Queen of Swords, please? What is this energy with the Queen of Swords? Okay, we got the Lovers. This could be a Gemini. It could be someone that you're in a contract with as well. You could be part of this group. I'm not sure. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I'm not getting anything bad. Not getting anything bad. It really does seem like you're working with other people to achieve something here. What is this Tower? What is this Tower? Flip it out. Okay. Something's going to get out of your way. But it will come down. I don't get it that the collective's on the wrong side of this, but somebody is. Somebody could be trying to keep this tower from coming down, but it will come down so that you can have a new beginning, like completely. Tell me more about this Tower reversed. We got the Tower again. The Tower is going down. So the Four of Wands is a great achievement. Whatever it is that you're working with, whoever it is you're working on it with, keep going, because you will achieve something of high quality. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Tell me. The Ten of Wands. It's gonna take everything you got to achieve this. You could be right now, especially with this new moon energy, you could have been, you know, you're highly protected, you know who protects you. But know that you're going to have to put all of your will into this. Equals 14. There could be a temperance angel around you. Tell me more. Seven of Pentacles is investing into something. Equals 21. Huh. There could be an end to delayed rewards or something like that. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more. Flip it. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles could be a student. Okay, so you could be evaluating your investments thus far. It does equal 8 Pentacles, so you will be a professional at this. It is going to be extremely hard work, though. It's going to be a lot of burdens, but you should achieve something great. Equals 22 for Emperor. Allow you to have control of your life. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there, collective. I'm going to pull an oracle message. Holy Spirit, what advisement do you have for the collective? What do they need to know? How should they proceed? Okay, we have lack of commitment, hesitation, or half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Find a path you can fully commit to and jump in with both feet for increased success. Alrighty, let's get one more. reality check. You have big dreams, but are your goals achievable? Contemplate fantasy versus reality because manifestation without work is just illusion. Okay. So, yeah, perhaps we just need to invest a little bit more. That's for somebody. Thank you. Have a good one.